What up, everybody? You guys hear me? There you go. There you go. San Diego. All right, cool. What's up? Let's do this. Sacktown. Happy New Year, guys. Hell yeah. Just busy right now, man. Daughter fighting me to give her a bath, dude. 4 years old. So, you know how it is. For Kern County, that's right. Alhambra. Hell yeah. So yeah, hey, thank you guys for man, we're up to 5,000 plus followers. That's nuts. Why is the sky blue? Because God loves the infantry. Um Now why is the grass green, or what makes the grass grow green? You know, those are little things we used to say in the army. Oh, there it is, right off the bat. There it is. Thoughts on Gunner making a video about you. Yeah. Somebody had shot me that link, so I went ahead and checked it out. I didn't know what to expect, right? I know of his channel and I know of everybody else's channel. I don't know if I had mentioned, but like when I was still working at the prison, like I used to watch these channels, man. They were very informative. I would laugh at some of them because, like, you know, the joke, the humor, and then some of those stories are legit. It's raw, it's real. And so yeah, when I checked that channel or that video, it was cool, man. I could respect that dude. Like I respect where he came from, his stance, and that's the thing. It's like that's what I'm trying to break down. That barrier. The barrier of let me put it this way. When I used to live in Brawley, California, for whoever you guys know where that's at. It's such a small town. Those fucking cops were assholes. Those cops were assholes in that small town because they didn't have nothing better to do but harass people, um, tripping on the petty shit, because there wasn't large crime, right? The good stuff, the murders, this and that. But when I moved to San Diego, man, these cops are so much cooler. It's like they don't got time for the small stuff. So when he put out that video, it's like, yeah, man, like every man should treat another man for that person as they are, excluding the title or their position or their occupation. And I've been reflecting. You guys watch my videos, but as some of you guys have stated, like prison is still prison, right? The officers and the inmates both still have to be on guard, right? Both have to watch out for either side because it's still prison. That's the nature of the beast. I'm talking about the stereotypes across the board, right? The that's what I'm talking about. Especially, do you still have your peace powers? um no, I do not. But so yeah, what's your new tattoo? Yeah, I got a tattoo. So you guys can see. Is my screen blurry, guys? Um, cool, gracias. Yeah, I got a tattoo because not because, but something I've always wanted to do, man. But it's just one of those things like I never did it working in the prison because to me, like professionalism, like I'm telling you, man, I had to carry myself a certain way. Uh, I wouldn't call it faking it, but it's just, you know, an appearance. It was just uh a role, I guess you can say. A role, right? But oh, that's right. Oh man, 67 viewers and we're just growing. Um I see you guys' questions. But to finish up on that Gunners video, yeah, I respect the dude. one thing, if you guys holler at him, because I don't know, I'm new to this YouTube stuff, man. I barely knew how to get online right now. So I don't think there's a DM option. Uh, is my shit freezing? See what I mean? All right, cool. See what I mean? Like shouldn't be shouldn't be shouldn't be freezing. We got that fucking expensive internet. Happy New Year's. Start a motivational channel. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to just spread positivity. Blood makes the grass grow green. Yep, that's an infantry thing. Oceanside, what's up? Thoughts on Wes Watson? I knew you guys were gonna ask this. I recently posted a picture on my YouTube. You can see it on the community little tab. Like I said, I judge every man. Well, it's not that I judge. I'm not judgmental, but I interact or carry myself with every man per their individual, right? I don't know Wes's backstory. I don't know his history. Like, I never read his file. I do see comments either way saying what he says is true, untrue, but to me, and I think I've had already stated how I feel about rumors. I cannot go off, and I never will base any of my opinions off of a hearsay. And you know why? Because there's always, what do they say? It's on that. All right, I know that I've watched his videos in the past, and they've like motivated me. Like, what the dude would say, I could relate to, right? And that's what I can say on that subject. Like, I related to that dude on that. Los Angeles, we have raining. Is it raining in LA or what's up? 95 viewers. Jump on board. Hey, here's your time. Ask questions. Fucking interact. Chill. This was what it's all about. What part of Mexico? No, that's not my first tattoo. I have a few. Hey, I might be lagging, but I'm gonna try to skip through these questions so you guys don't feel like I'm blowing you off, because I'm not. What do I think about CDCR closing prisons? And how does the transfer bumping works? It's I don't know, man. The California and their agendas, and the governor Newsom, like they're always doing something. They're always up to something, and they're always up to something that's going to benefit their pockets. Like, they talk a good game that they're going to like help people in the hood, help people here and there. All that shit's talk, man. Because it help the homeless problem. Because if that was true, then they would fix the problem. But when prisons close down, yeah, it displaces people, especially if you're a young pescado, a new fish cop, you're gonna get forced to relocate. Sometimes it's based on seniority, other times kind of luck of the draw. CDCR Wi-Fi, you McDonald's Wi-Fi. Oh, the other channels were saying they want a guard to start a channel, but a guard from up north. That's that north and south stuff. Like I said, I don't build barriers. I don't build walls. Like, that's already separating the north and the south. You know, I don't. I grew up in the south, Southern California. I don't really view the north any different. Did you hear about the heart wrenching injury that happened a bit ago? No, I didn't. Hey, thank you for that, Raul. Appreciate that. San Fernando Valley, I see you guys. What's up? Fucking beast, man. It's not even a prison. And I'm not trying to. God damn it. Fucking shit's internet. I'm not trying to badmouth like RJD, the people or the inmates that are there, but that just fucking place sucks, man. It's wild. Too wild for me, dude. And I can handle chaos. It's just the unethicalness. Am I ever going to get in law enforcement again? Absolutely not. So, yeah, I'm probably going to make a video. I'm probably going to make a video on why I left the department in depth, but you guys are catching little bits here and there, right? A lot has to do with focusing on my daughter, focusing on my family, the corruption up at the top. But yeah, while I was in, I fought the good fight. I fought the good fight. Hey man, I was so good. I don't know if I was so good or the managers, the captains, the associate wardens, and the chief were so fucking dumb. But I used to plan 5 steps ahead. When I would see something go down, I would back these motherfuckers into the corner on paper, document it. And I'm like, oh, I got them. I got these motherfuckers this time. And they would just get the whole chessboard, slam that shit on my head. Boom. Not play by the rules. That's why I didn't think it was cool. But now I'm out. And now they can all, hear my truth. But yeah. Felipe, what up? What up? Texas, what's going on? Spread this channel over there, man. I know we're deep in California, but I wanna put that message out there. East Los, have you ever checked in with Triple OG? I have not. Did I qualify for retirement? Yeah, I just got to wait till I'm 50 years old. That's 12 years from now. So I got to hustle in the meantime. But it's worth it. It's worth it. I don't got to listen to those assholes at the top and their stupidity. Since you have concerns with what up top's doing, what is the budget for CDCR and where is the money spent? I don't know. I don't know what the budget is, and I don't know what the budget is. And oh, I would say a lot of the money is spent on medical. These inmates get top of the line medical. I'm gonna make a video on transgenders. You don't already know these transgender inmates. Like if it's a man wanting to turn into a woman, the state of California, your taxpayer money will send his ass to Beverly Hills to the top of the line cosmetic surgeons and do the whole sex realignment surgery on your guys' dime. In case you didn't know that, that's where the budget's going. Damn, felt good to fucking say that, man. You can't talk like this if you're still employed, man. You can't. What are my thoughts on shrooms? Never done them. Will never do them. Psychedelic. Well, what years was I at RJD? 2014 to 2022. Actually, yeah, 2014 to 2022. Long Beach, what up? Warriors in the Garden, that's what's up. Yeah, Warriors in the Garden, that whole thing is just that, man. People who are about the business and are stuck in some stupidity. Hit me up if you want to know the way out, man. I fucking found the way out. CCPOA shaking in their boots. Hey, speaking of CCPOA, like they're cool, man. They're the good guys. All right. Like I had some like a former inmate, a female, she reached out to me and she was telling me that they were like kind of going to war against the CCPOA to make changes. And I said, no, that's the wrong people. It's not the CCPOA. The CCPOA is just like me, like a regular person. They're not maybe at the top. The CCPOA are not your guys' enemy. I'll tell you that right now. It's not. It's above that. It's management, administrators. The only thing CCPOA does for us is they send us this cool little calendar every year. So when we get held over and have to work all those extra shifts, we just write it down like, oh fuck, I didn't get to go home today, but I'm gonna get paid. That's it. I mean, you're not gonna gain anything from that. My CRT time, crisis response team. Yeah, it was a couple years only, not very long. I program. Hey, I see that this internet freezes up from time to time. Might have to fucking get a new cable company. Um, hell yeah, 137 viewers. What's up? Tap in. Ask questions. Let me know where you're from. So for all companies, if you put in enough time, like 10 years, you're entitled to retirement. I believe for CDCR, California, it's 5 years. You have to be vested 5 years for CDCR. Detroit, god damn, man. I'll be honest, I always watch those YouTube videos of like Detroit, Chicago, the hood, fucking Camden, New Jersey. I'm like, god damn, that shit's wild. Feels like you could just get shot going to the gas station. Can I box? I have done boxing, but I've never competed as a boxer. Here we go. Here we go. Why didn't you transfer out of the prison? You didn't want to go into parole agent or special assignments? I did. I interviewed 3 times. I interviewed 3 times for parole agent. At the time, I had 10 years, 11 years. And guess what? They didn't pick me. They picked the people with 2 years. Two, 2 years in. That's the people that they want. They don't want people like me out there on the streets. They want the 2-year people so they can shape them, mold them, and make a nice little product out there. So I'm kind of glad I didn't go out there because now I'm free. Can I make a video on Christians in prison? They kind of do their own thing. They got chapel services in there. I'm buying years back in my pension and I'm gonna be done in 5 years and do something else. Yeah, dude, I highly recommend it for sure. Anybody who's watching and anybody who's in corrections, if you are a veteran, you should take advantage of your VA disability ratings or benefits for sure and capitalize. And you should also, if you haven't figured out, be thinking of a plan B, C, and D. They fire you for no reason. As you guys can see. So in the California Department of Corrections, for all like everybody else watching, you think our bosses protect us or on board with us or not? They'll straight up say, hey, fucking fire this person. They're going to lose everything. They're going to lose their house, their car, their wife, and they're going to get their job back. But in the meantime, they lost it all. That's fucked up and wrong, immoral. Fresno, cuerpo de Yokis is my new word. Cuerpo de Yokis, Robalonchi, that's a good one too for the women. Oaxaca, goddamn. What's up? Did you ever consider being IGI? They're gonna pick you on if they like you or not. They're gonna pick you if they like you or not, or who you know, not what you know. Canoga Park 13. Never met any gang members from there. Or I probably did, but just didn't realize that they were from that area. Dude, you're crushing YouTube. I found you like 3 days ago, and I think you were just under 4K subs. Yeah, it's blown up. And it's not thanks to me, it's thanks to you guys, man. And I've always given credit where credit is due. I'm not the one sharing this. You guys are the ones sharing this, so thank you. Um, but we're only getting bigger, and I'm only spreading a positive message. So I'm not into the drama, or definitely not into the drama or the BS. Antelope Valley, they're giving bonuses for Pelican Bay assignments. Fuck. Hey, thank you right there. Whoever donated that money right there. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Ever consider Do you think the pendulum will swing back to support law enforcement? Absolutely not. 100% no. Bro, I've been hearing that the pendulum is going to swing back 16 years ago. Not going to happen. It's broken. It's it'll never be the way that's a wrap. I got convicted of a felony back in 2014, but it got expunged. But now I can't own a gun in Cali. Somebody left a comment. Somebody left a comment on one of those videos, and they talk about what they had to do to be able to get that gun. So kind of look into that. Slow County, beautiful area. Does my wife work? Yes. Have I ever ran into someone in the streets that did time when I was guarding in the streets? Like only an old friend from Pom- I don't know why that internet thing keeps doing that. Pomona was pretty. The Pomona car was pretty big. Um, cool, cool. Hey, thank you, Angel. I see that right there. Thank you. So yeah, 18th Street was always huge. That from what I've seen, San Diego, you of course you had Logan, Esco, Diablos, but LA was always fucking big. Policy of non-designated pro. Man, I might have to tap into my hotspot right here. Zinner keeps doing this bullshit. Um, Non-designated. I did a video on that. It was fucked up. I was part of that shit. Did you see the video Gunner did on you? Yeah, yeah, I saw it. I respect the dude. I respect his message. Like I was saying earlier, now that I got 179 viewers, I told the dude I would do a live with him, but I don't know how to do any of this kind of stuff. I don't know how to do the two people on there. I haven't learned that yet. Did you work at Donovan Prison San Diego in the house? Yeah, I worked at Donovan. Do I actually wake up at 4:30 every day? I honestly wake up like at 3 a.m. every day. 3 a.m. Redlands, Long Beach, Santa Ana. Santa Ana was another big gang I saw in there. Canoga Park, Las Vegas, what up? Rochester, New York, that's right. Southeast San Diego, East Los. Tell a story? Tell a story. Let me know what type of story you guys want to hear. Yeah, that's right. 5 years to be fully vested in the department. Did I meet any dudes from Little Valley, East LA when you were a CO? No, I met a lot of Armenian Power, a lot of Armenians dudes. They ran with the Southsiders. Armenian Power. Bad weather affects the reception. Yeah, I think I hear it raining outside. As a matter of fact, Fresno. I don't know if I mentioned, but I was born in Hanford. Here become Gunners Collective. That's what's up. Yeah, I saw his video. Respect the dude. Respect the channel. Let's see that ink on your mano. I got that done a couple days, and I told you guys I kind of didn't get this while I was working because kind of wanted to keep that professional look, right? Not that tattoos are unprofessional. It's just something that I had going on. Gunners Collective, that's what's up. Do you listen to Mundo's channel? Yeah. Yes. Yep. These 10. The other guy got hit like 7 in like the chest area. I'm asking you a real question. What car in LA do you think is the deepest? Probably, fuck. It varied, man. Like between East LA and San Gabriel Valley. So, and I'm just going based on dudes that I've seen like tattoos or, you know what I mean? Your video on the big muscle CEO who didn't have your back when it was his idea is wild. So it's not like these guys had way more time than me and were playing a joke on me or okie dokie me or quacking me. They had less time than me. I don't know what they were fucking. I don't know what the fuck. That was horrible. That was bad. Like, man, I would have got my ass kicked for sure. Can you do a video on how military workouts compare to gang workouts in prison? So gang workouts are more pull-ups and burpees and and lunges. Military is more running, long runs, man. 12 miles, 15 miles a day, hiking with a rucksack on your back with like 50 pounds, 65 pounds, 80. If different, but different and the same. Happy New Year. Did I get all my VA benefits? I sure did. El Monte. Man, you guys want to hear all the good shit. Talk about the CEO and CEO relationships on the under, the affairs. Look, man, look, I've always told you I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Man, that's all I've ever done. Hey, prison is like, fuck, I already told you, it's like high school. It's like high school times a million. But look, if you work in a hospital, I'm sure you see coworkers hook up. If you work like at a gym, I'm sure you see I was gonna say workers, coworkers hook up. It's in prison, yeah, for sure. And people, it fucking happens 100%. People say like, oh, it's because you're spending all the time, because you're spending time there with each other. Like you're not spending time with your significant. Wild shit, man. You see some wild shit. You see like you see two people falling in love in there, and you're like, "Oh, this is not gonna last, man. This is fucking. It's not your girl, homie. It's just your turn." If that makes sense. Good evening, Nino. Nino boys, Papa. I see you guys. I see you right there all the time on the comments. What's up? Northern California. Are steroids used in prison? Maybe. I didn't. Maybe I didn't see any. I didn't find any. There's some big motherfuckers in there. Some possibly. Gunners Collective. Yep. You made any homies from El Monte? Yeah. Yep. Is 9 minutes considered a long time to administer CPR from your experience? God damn, man. One time we did CPR. Fuck. This shit was one, two, like an hour of CPR. I can't even remember that guy died or made it. Oh, he died, came back to life for a little bit, and then I think he ultimately died. But it was a long, long, long time. Overdose. Like I said, guys, I'm not purposely skipping over your questions. It's like I'm going the big 1-8, 18th Street. CDCR is messing with your Wi-Fi. Oh man, I wouldn't doubt it. Those fucking guys are grimy. I have a great mentor who told me if I left my pension, I'm an idiot. I decided to stay under the umbrella and get certified in other things. So when I hit 20 years, I'm going to do something else. That's fine. That's your opinion, man. From looking at my partners that did 20 years, they were fucking overweight, shot out, fucking walking with a hunchback, bold leg. Well, like that, man. I left looking like fresh at 38 years young. Is again. Yes. Maybe JP. Yes, I did know that. Female CEO back in the day. Hey, thank you right there for that, for dropping that. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. 211 viewers. Keep it going. Keep it going. Love chilling with you guys. Tijuana, god damn. What's up? Wild. Do you watch Gunners or Dubs channel? Yeah, I've seen their channels. I've seen their videos. Does the academy prepare you for the prison? No. And I don't know if I already said it. The academy, the majority, not lately. I've seen a lot of sergeants with a few, more than 3 hash marks, or at least 3. But the sergeants of the academy, they would only have like one little French fry, meaning 3 years in the department. One of those little yellow stripes is 3 years. So thank you for that. That you got the blind. Is it true that cops, correctional officers get tattooed by inmates? I have heard those stories. Yes, I've heard those stories. I never truly did see that or know of anybody personally that transpired to, but I've heard the stories. Well, I'm not gonna make a video on it because that's hearsay. What do I do now for a living? God damn. I make YouTube videos. Nah, I kind of got a little side gig, a little gig afterwards just to stay afloat, you know what I mean? But working on my business. I got my business going. Torment Tactical, torment-tactical.com. That's my business right there. There was an older black lady CEO who was working while I was there. A good looking older black lady. She had love for the homies. I can't I can't recall who was back there. I mean, I know who was back there. You have to understand, like they're messing with federal, like crossing federal boundaries and shit like that. Younger's lifer you ever run into? Yeah, man, I did run into young lifers, which is crazy. Uh you never want to see youngsters like that, right? But you know that they have that young mind that they're just putting in work without thinking of the consequences. Any advice on how to navigate the VA and get all your benefits? Yeah, just Google the VA disability. You can apply online or just visit your local VA hospital, and they have a setup right there. It's a pain in the ass. Don't get me wrong, but you just gotta wait it out. Put it in the. Hey, thank you for that right there. I see that. You Rod, good looking. All right, here we go. Yeah, my internet does suck, man. I don't know what the fuck. It's raining outside. Somebody said the weather fucks that up. I was in Centinela from 2006 till 2008. I touched down on Sea Yard, was there for 5 months, then caught a shoe for a riot. Went to A5 for a month, C6 for another month, paroled from B Yard. What riot was that on Sea Yard? All right, there we go. I tap. You guys hear me? Hey, am I still can you guys hear me? All right, cool, cool. All right. I fucking tapped into my hotspot on my phone. The internet was pissing me off. You're probably on your last sopa. Thanks for making the sacrifice, bro. Yeah, man. Oh fuck. I definitely had to make some life altering changes to walk away from that fucking bullshit. What up, Adrian? No Perez. Your channel slaps like a 5 ring pimp. Appreciate that. I think that's a compliment. Did I ever see any murders inside the pen? Yes. Sentinella and Donovan. Can you recall any crazy Sally on Sally stories while at RJD? Yeah, yeah, it's fucking weird. Just weird shit. Weirdo shit. Any tips on a good hiding spot for this cell phone? Not that I'm in prison right now watching your channel. Man, you guys be knowing all the tricks. You guys be knowing all the tricks. Why did I leave? It got too political. Colton, yep. What's up? Man, I picked a bad time to do this fucking live stream if they got Monday Night Football going on right now. My wife asked if your wife gets mad about the time you're spending on YouTube. Let me tell you about how I operate in my life. I kind of figured like my wife's gonna get mad no matter what I do, so I just do everything I want to do. Well, I figure we only have one life, might as well just live it to the fullest. I'm not long as I'm not doing anything bad. It's all good. Yeah, your wife is probably not gonna want to hear that. They don't like to hear that kind of stuff. They probably tell you to unsubscribe for talking like that. How can you support? Man, tap into my website, torment-tactical.com. By sharing this channel for sure. Imperial Valley in the house. Yep. What up, Brenda? Did I ever work C6? Yeah, I worked C6. I worked in the control booth. One time I accidentally opened I opened the wrong door in the back. I was hungover. This was all bad. I was hungover and I thought I was opening the backyard door. You know, the door that goes back to the yard. and I kept holding the button down, and the door wasn't moving. Next thing you know, this fucking inmate sticks his head out and sees me. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I told him to go back in. He went in. What he was supposed to do was come out and assault my partners. Well, that's the rules in there. Thank God he went back in. Did I ever come across a crazy Rudy and Donovan? I don't think I came across a crazy Rudy. It's a good question. What is your opinion on how the department was going out of the way to validate dudes for the littlest things back then? I think back then they were just looking at a way to solve a problem, right? They saw violence. They saw violence on a massive scale. They put two and two together. Hey, these guys are calling shots. Let's get them out of here. And I think that's why that was happening. I was too low in the totem pole to understand that kind of stuff. Any interactions with pedophiles, and do they set them up for the homies? No, we never set them up. I even got sued by one saying I set them up. No. But if they got fucked up, I didn't shed a tear. That's for goddamn sure. There you go. Look at, you know, Acio Pruitt on BR 2006, 2007. Yeah, that was a bad staff assault. That was a bad staff assault, and that dude medically retired from that. Yeah, I read those reports too. Like, I was brand spanking new when that happened. It's like Bravo 2, I want to say. What is the strangest thing you had to pull out of an inmate's suitcase? Like a bundle of tobacco, but I didn't pull it out. The dude pulled it out. That was during a strip search and visiting. It was a black dude. I was stripping them out, and I never looked at their ass. I never looked at their ass, but for some reason, I mean, this dude kind of looked like Snoop Dogg. There was like a fucking white condom knot sticking out of his ass, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, oh, CO, it's toilet paper. I'm like, that's not fucking toilet paper. Put your hands behind your back. And yeah, he put it in, and it ended up being a bundle of tobacco. It's kind of funny. Hablas español? Yeah, I talk Spanish. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm fucking using my cell phone now. The January, February, March. That riot on Sea Yard was the one in the gym, February of 2007. I touched down at Sentinel State Prison on March 18th, 2007. So that happened a month apparently. I didn't even hear about that one. And that's the one March of 2007. Yeah, the one that kicks off on D Yard. I think I talked about that, but I just got there like one day. Like I missed it by like a week. I got a good one for you guys. This guy, Filthy Phil, said, do a video on how policy comes down the change. I'm about to chain. I'll tell you, like Sacramento up here. Watch my story here. Sacramento. They come up with a stupid fucking idea as a result of getting sued, pressured by the governor, pressured by the politicians. These fucking cowards, spineless cowards, will push that agenda down to the next rank. These stupid assholes are like, yes, yes, boss. Ass kissers, licking their ass. I'll do whatever you say. These fucking assholes send it down here to these other cocksuckers. Yeah, boss, I'll do whatever you say. By the time this fucking information trickles down to a person like me at the lieutenant level, I tell them, what the fuck? That's fucking stupid. Oh boy, they don't like that. They absolutely don't like that. And then I ended up getting in trouble, written up, and this and that. But not everybody took a stance like me. I know what stupidity is. That's how it trickles down, right? It's gonna trickle down until somebody with some fucking balls stands up and does what's right. Sometimes it'll never, and then it's the system's broken. Would you go on American Cholo? What's your thoughts on his show? I saw the one with with Conejo. I like that one. I find that dude's story extremely interesting. But yeah, I would go on there. I'm new on the scene, so like I'm just barely fucking tapping in. Did I ever deploy to Afghanistan? No, Iraq. Thank you for your service. Have I ever ate a spread with the homies? No. You used to live in B Town? All right, what's up? Yeah, not that many people know where that's at, but it's just a different vibe down there. People say I talk like a fucking like a Southsider or like a homie, but like I think that's where I learned how to talk. Like I think just growing up there is why I have this accent, if you even want to call it an accent. Stay away from the drama crap. Yeah, man, fuck that. San Isidro, what's up? Are you gonna start interviewing more vets? These are all possibilities. Sky's the limit. Just put the phone in your pocket. Yeah. If you're an inmate watching this on your cell phone, just put the fucking phone in your pocket, man. The higher ups don't want us patting you guys down, anyways. No harm, no foul. Just don't fucking fight the cops when they find it. Just fucking hand it over. Get a new one fucking tomorrow or something. Shit, Monday Night Football got canceled. Did any of the dirty cops you caught end up in prison? You worked as an inmate? No, I never caught no dirty cops, but they'll go somewhere else. They'll go to sensitive needs yards. What up, Oak? Was I a Peter gazer? A Peter gazer is also known as a meat gazer. All right, a meat gazer is somebody who stares at another person's cock. No. Am I divorced like every other CO? Hell no. I held on to my wife. No. I think she's kept me. I think she's kept me on the straight and narrow because I'm wild. Like it's good to have. You know when you bowl and you can put up those bumpers so you don't fucking hit the gutter. It's kind of like that. Did anyone ever get their cheeks taken? Yeah, but it's one of those subjects, man, where I never wanted to know about it. You know, they got Priya. Fuck, I'd probably go to prison talking about this kind of shit. They take Priya so seriously. But it's one of those things. I didn't go around asking, hey, bro, did you ever get fucking your cheeks taken? It's kind of what. Who's going to keep me out of trouble now that you're gone? Hey, I'm still around, guys. MP, I'm still around. Hit me up. Who's MP? That Marcus Pollard? I hope not. Yeah, shower shark is the same shit. Somebody who's like, if your homie's taking a shower and you're like over there looking, it's called a shower shark. Oh man, that's right. Man, why do you guys want to know about rape in prison? Like rape, I think maybe the movies portrayed that shit. You'd be surprised, man. A lot of motherfuckers are open and willing to that shit. So it's not like maybe if you get caught in a bad spot, like on the end of it, like on the end of a dude's dick, but like, nah, man, it's not like where you're there like, help, I'm being raped, help. Nah, none of that shit, man. Still LT or no? Nah, man, I resigned. I'm a fucking civilian now, just regular dude. Have you ever dropped the soap? I never have. Are there certain stabbings or situations to this day that you can't get out of your head? And what was it? No. If you watch some of my videos, I was in the army before that. That was different, man. I saw car bombs. I saw a car bomb in January of 2005. It was cold outside. This car bomb killed 22 people, 22 Iraqis. It blew up a bus, boom, through the bus like 100 meters, and there was just pieces of meat. Hope I'm not getting too graphic. Pieces of meat, pieces of people everywhere. And it was January, so there was steam coming off of the pieces of charred meat. That was gruesome. That was something that's kind of hard to get out of your head. The stabbings compared to that, stabbings are stabbings. Yeah, they're not pleasant, they're not cool, but thanks for that. Thanks for that donation right there. Appreciate it. So, like I said, it was just a different level. And that was just that car bomb. There was so much other shit, man. People were getting their heads chopped off in Iraq. 50 cals to the back of their head. Their heads were just fucking turned inside out. Inside out. Like a watermelon. Like just all over the dashboard. Do I have any horror stories, paranormal or not? Also, I'm a fellow Mexican YouTube just starting out. I don't have any paranormal stories. Look, a lot of people want to know. Look, somebody asked. All right, I gotta break it down to you guys, and you guys are on my live, right? And I don't kind of feel like making a video on this. You guys keep asking this specific question. If I've talked to some certain important individuals, the answer is yes. All right, but you have to understand, man. Anybody can get got. All right, people who get got are the people that think they're untouchable. As soon as you think you're untouchable, that's when you're gonna fuck up, and that's when you're gonna make a mistake. All right. So if I don't speak on certain people, certain something like that, it's for a reason. All right. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna get caught slipping. That's for goddamn sure. Everybody can get touched. Trust me. Yeah. I'm from Oceanside. We had two made men from my city. Oceanside. And that one right there, I mean, you probably know the names. I don't know the names. I don't know the dudes. Like, and I know a lot. Is La Onda a real gang? No, I think that's from Blood In, Blood Out. I sent you a message on your webpage. Good looking. I think I saw that come across, but it was just a little thingy. What's the craziest shank? Oh man, these guys are nuts. Bone crushers. 12 inches. I think 14 inches was personally seen like a fucking 14-inch weapon. It wasn't used in an incident, and we just found it. Where was I in Iraq? I was in Balad, Iraq. Balad, Balad. Shitty. Ooh. What's my thoughts on Death Row walking the yard and all the OGs walking the yard? I can touch on that. It's fair to say. It hasn't created problems like I thought it would. Right? My concept of holy fuck, we have death row inmates on the yard. Like they're gonna fucking kill us. They're gonna fucking eat us alive. But nah, I think they were just doing their own thing. As far as having OGs walk in the yard, again, I thought maybe it would be wild. It's not wild. It's very, very controlled. Very structured. Very, very structured. Well, that's a plus. I like structure. People like structure. People don't like shit when it's too wild and out of control and it's a fucking free for all. Sounds like it was extremely barbaric over there. Yeah, man. Iraq was just it's a third world country. So it's like you're going back in time, like savages. It's like you're going, and then they fucking fight against each other. You got the Sunni and you got the Shiite. They're all out religious. So they'll strap a bomb to themselves, walk into a mosque, blow it up. They don't give a fuck. The matter of fact, it's encouraged to strap a bomb on you and go blow yourself up. Imagine trying to fight that. You can't fight that. I mean, how are you going to kill a dude that how are you going to kill a dude that wants to be killed? Craziest thing you found up someone's nalgas? I didn't find this, but somebody said 2 cell phones and a charger. All right, 2 iPhones. What are ways inmates cheek Suboxone pills that are crushed? That I never paid Suboxone any mind. I don't know about like Suboxone. Like all I know is the real shit, right? The black, the brown, and the white. That's what I know about. And yeah, they be doing all kinds of Suboxone and all kinds of other shit, but like that's to me, that's like, I don't know what the fuck. Extra. Slick Rick, good looking out. Thanks for stopping by. Keep those questions coming, fellas and ladies. They still validating people even though the big four are walking the line. I think they got away from that. They got away from that. They're not they've gotten away from that. They're not trying to go back to that. I don't think they'll ever go back to that. So validating them, yeah, you're gonna validate them, but what difference is it if you validate somebody a member? Members are already on the line. So yeah, they got away from that. Night Owl from Pozole. Oh, Night Owl from Pozole and Big Jesse Moreno. Jesse Moreno. Jesse Moreno. Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's news to me. I don't have any information on the northern prisons because I didn't work up there. So like I can't speak on stuff like on detail or whatever because I don't know the details. Which is the worst yard to work at? Fuck, you don't want to work on a level 4 EOP yard, man. Those guys are just disrespectful and out of control. Let me tell you about those guys, man. They'll challenge you to fight them, they'll talk shit, then they'll put hands on a cop, and then we do what we have to do per policy, and then they want to claim excessive use of force. Oh, you beat my ass for no reason. And I fucking told these guys, hey, why do you guys do that? Why? Why do you talk all this shit, fucking get crazy, hit one of my cops, and then when we do what we have to do, then you want to claim excessive use of force and act like a bitch? I said, do it one way or the other. Do what you're gonna do and ride that motherfucker out, or just stay quiet and be by yourself. And they couldn't even give me an answer. It used to piss me off. How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna talk shit and then cry the next second? Like, what is that? That's childish. Female fucking shit. That pissed me off all the time. Biden, I really don't speak on Biden. I don't watch the news. Bro, so how did that work and how fast do they pull that piece out? They can pull it out fast, man. They got practice. They make these little sheaths. It's not their first rodeo. Is it like the movie Shot Caller where they control the prisons and certain guards? It's like the movie Shot Caller where you can go in for something small and get caught up in a wreck and stay there for something bigger. Yes. That's unfortunate. That's crazy. Some people compare PTSD from man serving prison time to PTSD from being depleted in war. Do you think trauma is comparable? Yeah. Trauma is trauma. So for these 210 watchers, right? So there's only 210, but you guys can spread the message. Understand trauma is trauma, okay? It doesn't matter if you were in a horrible car accident, you experienced trauma. It doesn't matter if you were a victim of a sexual assault and experienced trauma. It doesn't matter if you went to war and experienced trauma. If you were in prison and saw violence, trauma in your mind is that. It's called post-traumatic stress syndrome. It's not called post-war syndrome. So yeah, you guys, if you're suffering from those symptoms, you need to seek the help. I sought the help. It was hard to admit that I had a problem. Yes, trauma, man. And that's why I push this message. I have no shame in my game. I don't feel weak or less than by admitting that, hey, at one point I had a fucking problem. And to this day, yeah, there's days that are harder I struggle than others. I would be doing you guys a disservice. I would be doing you guys a disservice if I put up a front, put up a wall, acted like I was big and bad, like there was nothing wrong with me. That wouldn't benefit nobody. One, I would be lying to myself. Two, you guys wouldn't know the truth. So yeah, man. Thank you for bringing that question up. It's a good one. I'm passionate about that. I'm passionate about that, as you can see. I'm so passionate about it because of the pain that I endured during that time. Have to catch me slipping. Yeah, I don't want to get caught slipping. Did they ever cover the New Mexico prison riot of 1980? They never covered it, but I did my research on the YouTube and stuff like that. The closures of other prisons, I don't know. Sacramento's on a whole nother mission here. I don't know what their end goal is. Understand that when Sacramento comes up with their bullshit, they don't let us know. They just do it. We fucking figure out what the hell is going on the go. So it's not like the cop in the housing unit is blowing you off. Fuck, I was a fucking lieutenant. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I had to ask, hey, what's going on? And sometimes they would tell me, sometimes they wouldn't. So the officers in the building definitely don't know what's going on. What's the difference between jail guards and prison guards? Or you have a friendly rivalry like the Marines and the Army? One just works for the jail, the other one works for the prisons. Different environments. Not really a rivalry, it's kind of the same. Can they really keep that fierro in there for so long? Yeah, they can. Structure is great. Can't forget routine. That's good too. Yeah, structure's good, man. Structure is fucking good. Structure can prevent a lot of BS from happening. Medieval savages. Are most shanks targeted or random? Targeted. Targeted. They're not going to randomly stab somebody. Has it happened? Yeah. Pete Mack. Can you speak on the riot against the COs at Donovan? This is one of those topics. This is one of those subjects that I walk a line. That I walk a you guys know that there was an individual involved, right? It's not a secret that the dude is no good anymore. He's no good. He was no good instantly. But that's still something that I'm not going to talk about as far as elaborate. Like, that's not my business. That's not my business. To speak on that. But yeah, that was very fucking wild. That you want to talk about structure, the dude just brought up structure, and so did I. That I will talk about that. Can you speak on the riot against the COs at Donovan? Yeah. Yes, 100%. That is exactly what happens when you have a fucking captain that's an idiot and doesn't have structure, and then you have somebody over here the same exact way. Straight up. It fucking blew up like a bomb. That's it. 100% the truth. We saw it coming too. We saw it coming, but we didn't. We couldn't stop it. It was like It was fucking like it was couldn't stop it. It was just one of those things, man, that you see like a train about to crash and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, and then boom. Would I do corrections in another state? Nah, man. I plan on never getting another real job ever again. Fucking hate listening to I hate listening to people that have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Can you speak on the gladiator fights in Corcoran? All right, another question. These are two questions. All right, this is live, right? Live, not fucking faking the funk. There's two questions that people keep asking me. One, was I part of the Green Wall, or can I speak of the Green Wall? The other one is about the gladiator fights in Corcoran. Understand, I was born in 1984, right? I believe the Corcoran shit happened in 93. I have no knowledge of it. No knowledge. You probably know more than me. I don't know. As far as the Green Wall, me, myself, in my area, within my arm's reach, within my scope of the prison, I never seen no Green Wall. That's it. Did one exist? They say one existed. That's my topic on the Green Wall and the Gladiator days. I can't speak on something I fucking know nothing about. the two cell phones comment. Somebody put one private phone one phone for personal calls and the other phone for business. Oh shit, that's funny. You ever see favoritism in regards to Hispanic CEOs from SoCal with Sureños and northern-born CEOs with Norteños, or no? I didn't have Norteños. We didn't see Norteños down south. But to be real, was there favoritisms about amongst race? You see it. You see it. You see it. Did I do that? No. I told you I didn't do that because I was fair across the board. But you see it, right? It's not something that we're like, oh, hey, look at that person. They're favoring this or this and that. It's just you learn to mind your own business in there for your own good. It's not understand that minding your own business is different than turning a blind eye, right? Turning a blind eye would be something illegal. That isn't necessarily illegal. That's just them. That's how they get down. That's their get down. What am I fucking get down? That answered your question. Ah, what the fuck? Damn, Oak. 214. Keep dropping those questions. Appreciate all you guys, man. I can't thank you guys enough. It's humbling. It's humbling to get out of this career, land on this YouTube, and then just see all the support, man, and the positivity. They put Suboxone under stamps on envelopes. They would also do happy cards, especially during COVID. Happy cards, they used to do them back in the day. Like you get meth, you get a greeting card, you get meth. I'm looking around like I got meth in my room. No, I don't got meth. I was looking for like a greeting card of some sort. Oh, but you get a greeting card, you get meth, and then you iron it on there, and then it becomes like liquid or whatever. Then they send it into the prison as a greeting card. Then I guess they melt that shit down and smoke it. Attention, if you're a CO, do you turn a blind eye to other COs calling phones and drugs? No, I told you that right there is illegal. That's illegal. But they're not doing whenever these crooked cops are doing that, they're not doing it out in the open. They do it when they can see an opportunity to get away with criminal activity. Does CDCR pay when staff gets sued by inmates? Yes. Other states don't pay as well as CDCR. That's the truth. CDCR gets paid fucking bank. Calipat, what up? What up? Remember when T kicked me off the van pool? Damn, MP, what's up, my boy? Oh my god, that's a fucking real one right there. Hey, oh man, it's good to see this dude. Whew, I gotta call him. But yeah, man, there was fucking guys. That's the thing. When you're working in a prison, people think that we're all on board, that we're all like homies, that we all cover each other. Not. There was certain people, and that guy right there, MP, that this fucking dude's crazy. I can tell. Like, I love that shit. Like those guys that I know, like, hey, whatever happens is happening, and we're gonna ride this bitch out to the end. I like that. It makes me feel good. And also military, so we get that mindset, that concept. It's just like any other job, guys, as far as like any other job, man. It's just the potential for violence is just higher there. So you're playing for keeps. Oh man. Yeah, we used to ride the van pool. We used to carpool for fucking 2 hours one way, 2 hours back to go to the prison. 4 hours a day. 4 hours a day wasted on the road. Think about that, guys. Wasting 4 hours on the road, going to a violent prison, Sentinel, and then coming back home, sleeping and doing it all over again. Have you ever eaten the pinta mystery meat yourself? I've eaten prison food. Yeah. No, I didn't make a habit of it. I didn't like fucking stuff myself. Like if I was held over, if I fucking breakfast or whatever. Good looking on that donation there. Oh man, that's fucking made me happy to see MP on there. And I'm still trying to touch back, reach out to everybody and touch bases, man. It's just been really busy with this whole business and shit. Can you do a video on the various weapons guard use? Yeah, it's not much, but yeah. Mini Ruger Mini 14 shoots a 223 round. Same round as like the military 5.56 type, but it's 223. To combat violence, you need to use greater violence. That's the 100% truth. That's the truth. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Fuck yeah, 115 likes. You guys are awesome. This is fucking great. What is the one thing you think most prisoners could help them stop being repeat customers? Stop messing with dope. Stop messing with alcohol. Dope gets guys caught up in a wreck. Fucking bad wrecks. It costs people their lives. If you don't know how to stop using substances, you need to reach out for help and you need to seek those programs. They have programs. I myself have 12 years of sobriety. I myself go to a program for not drinking. It fucking works. We could start there. You want to stay out of prison? Why you want to get out of prison and you want to stay out of prison? How about this? While you're in prison, as much as you can, follow the rules. And I say as much as you can because I know how it is in there. You guys have your own program to run. But don't wait until I'm gonna get outside before I start doing the right thing. You're already starting off on a bad foot. You might as well just start doing the right thing on the inside, or it's a fucking constant flow. Why don't you guys crank down on illegal cell phones in prisons? They do. They do. They do. It wasn't And Donovan, you're so fucking busy and you're dealing with bullshit. You're not gonna go. If you went down chasing down cell phones every day, it's gonna make a long, busy day. Like the dude's probably gonna fight you. The dude's gonna run, try to flush it, try to break it. And I'm not saying that we don't do our jobs. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, like, I think working at Donovan, you have bigger things to fucking fight than inmates with cell phones. But as soon as we have knowledge that they have one, yeah, we'll gaffle them up, or we'll take the cell phone. But it's one of those things, just like drugs. You're never gonna stop drugs in prison. What percentage of prisons are SNY now? I would say, fuck, man. Honest opinion, fuck, 70 to 30. I would say 60-40, but you're pushing the SNY have a higher 60. Yeah, there's more. There's more for sure. There's not that many GP yards left. What's my favorite sport? Football. I never played it though. Any advice for my buddy? He works for the Bureau of Prisons, so I'm assuming that's the feds. Thank you for that. Who's that right there? Um, I don't want to tap this. Oh, Andres, thank you, dude. Um, enjoy your show so far. Positive showing Latinos instead of all these negative talking BS war stories. I agree. I agree 100%. But that they doing their thing, I'm doing mine. We're doing ours. We're doing ours, right? Warriors in the garden. So, your advice for your buddy that he's fucking miserable. All right, this is my advice. The year is 2023. What are we in? Day number 2. If you're miserable, right? You're miserable for a reason, right? Whether you're out of shape and you feel like, oh man, I'm miserable. Whether you're miserable, like I'm in a job that I don't like. You don't have to remain under those circumstances. All right. Do what you have to do to change. Change doesn't happen automatically. Right? You can be in a toxic ass fucking relationship where your fucking husband or wife is breaking bottles over your head every night. It's probably not beneficial to remain in that type of relationship. But for sure, do your research before you make any drastic changes. And it won't make the transition that difficult. I just got to a point with my managers, man. I'm telling you, fuck, man, probably like 100 times. Probably like more than 100. My managers told me to do stupid ass fucking shit that I knew violated policy. I told them to fuck off, and each time I lost. I lost. I got tired. I bounced. If I would have won, if they would have listened to reason, no, but they would double down. Then I would have stayed. I wouldn't see a reason why I would have had to leave. But fuck that. I'm out now. I'm a free fucking man. Do whatever I want. Could do whatever I want. Naomi, why so much cheating between staff? Like I said, it's one of those things. It's just work. It's like there's cheating in hospitals. Probably people that work in schools. Maybe the teachers cheat. I don't know. I never worked in a school, but it's not just prison. Maybe the testosterone in the air, pheromones. I don't know the ratio, male to women, female ratio, could be. That's like scientific level. I'm not a. I don't really give it. I didn't give it that type of insight. The Hard to Kill podcast. I never heard of that. I got to look into that shit. Bambi, San Gabriel Valley. I see you guys. Thank you. Preach the truth. Fellow vet, what's up? Thank you for your service. Fuck yeah, you guys are rolling deep tonight. What's your experience with the others? people keep asking me this question. Like the others, they for those of you guys don't know, the others are the other races, like the Asians, um, like Pacific Islanders. I didn't have the Samoans. I was cool with some Samoans, like rapport for sure. But like very minimal. And I think it's because their numbers are so small and they mind their own business. They're not in the mix. They're not fucking kicking up dust. They just do their own thing. Yeah, you got me thinking now about, the others. It was just a small entity. Don't underestimate them, but they they stayed out the way. A lot of inmates would be great in the front line of war. Depends, man. Not every inmate is hardcore. Not every CO is hardcore. It all depends on the individual. Not everybody is cut out for that. You have to understand, before you go to war, you get a lot of training. Prepares you for that. Well, not ultimately, but you know. What's your advice for a first timer? First timer inmate or a first timer CO? Either way, I'll just tell them to stay quiet, listen, watch, observe. Don't be entitled. Don't get out of pocket. Either side. And listen to fucking advice from the OGs. Is the prison guard subgroups like the LA County sheriffs, like the gangs or what? Like I don't know. What cliques? No, I didn't see any of that. Mostly like who you kicked it with, like what people you could relate to, people that were like people that you got along with. That's it. Thank you, Gil. Here's another good question. There's GP and SNY, but is there super PC yard for the famous people? Nah, they go on regular SNY yards. Those two people that you mentioned right there, the Menendez brothers and Suge Knight, regular SNY yards. Walking around regular SNY inmates. Do you recommend corrections for vets? No, I don't. But it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. I would say, man, that you need to have more than one game plan these days, and whatever it is that you do. It's too volatile. It's too out of your hands. People will burn you for their own success, for their own personal gain, and that's grimy. You don't stand a chance. Can you speak on the worst assault you endured while being a guard? I think I made a video on that one where the inmate tied the weapon to his hand and stabbed one of my officers. He's a lieutenant now, so I give that dude props. Like there wasn't like physical, like a lot of physical injuries, but like that shit could have been bad. That inmate could have hit the female cop. Fuck that inmate is lucky he didn't hit that female cop. I'll tell you that much. That inmate could have. There was a female cop in that building, and he even told us after the fact, man, I saw her. I didn't want to hit her, so I went for the dude. But it would have been all bad, man. I'm telling you, it just would have been all bad. It was fucking bad regardless. The inmate tied a weapon to his hand, and stabbed the officer. Didn't end well for the individual. That's crazy. Do people really get raped in prison? Yes. Any info on that dude from the Gabriel Fernandez case? I got it from that PC gang. Yeah, he just kept getting fucked up wherever he went. And I think he still continues to get fucked up wherever he goes. Inmates have a code, right? They don't, well, like GP inmates. Well, fuck, he was getting fucked up on an SNY yard. So yeah, inmates that still stand for something as far as, hey, don't fuck with children, don't fuck with women. That's what they stand for. That's what they stand for. All right. I mean, I stand for the same shit. But these guys beat the fuck out of the guy. I couldn't go about beating the fuck out of him. I worked there. Oh man. Have you ever seen a CEO refuse an order from a supervisor because he didn't want people to get hurt? Yeah. Yes, and no. Yeah. Yes. We do it. There's not that many of us. There is us, a bunch, right? But man, these fucking managers have a way. They have a way of forcing you. Like, but when it gets to that point, I'll tell them, all right, tell me what the fuck you're telling me in an email, right? So then they're kind of forced to put it on an email and send it to you. They don't like that. They don't like being documented. They don't. They would rather tell you to do something that's illegal or immoral. So when you do it and it goes bad, you don't have no proof that they said it. So I always put them up against the wall. But they're so corrupt all the way to the top, nothing ever happens to them. Do the Paisas have a prison gang? I think they roll with the Southsiders, and you got your people from down south. Sinaloa. We had a dude in Charlie Jim back in the day, nicknamed Sinaloa. Gallo. Is it true that the IE fools have their own LGBT car? Hey, good looking right there. Sykester. Appreciate that, man. San Francisco. Hell yeah. There are LGBT. Yeah, there's fucking. I don't have to say LGBT. The gay cars. Yeah, there's gay cars. There's gay dudes. I'm not gonna go too much into detail on that, man. I don't want to fucking put people on blast, man. You see some wild shit. Oh, I will say this. I will say this. Working at RJD, oh my God. I've seen guys crying, inmates crying, physically weeping over another guy, over a transgender, like heartbroken because they broke up, like heartbroken, like, ah. And then I'll laugh and I'll tell my partners, like, hey, man, you remember your first heartbreak? We'll start laughing and shit. But yeah, I did not have the pleasure of meeting Sergeant Grady, but I heard all the stories. So yeah, if you're working a prison and you're getting orders from a supervisor to tell you to do stupid shit, have them fucking give it to you in writing. They're either gonna not ask you again or they're gonna give it to you in writing, and then it's gonna go bad, and now you got them. You don't really got them because it's corrupt, so they're just gonna let them go. Nothing's gonna happen to that person, but you saved yourself, so I guess that's a win. You saved yourself. Oh fuck. Most infamous inmate you met, encountered, and escorted. Well, I mean, you got Suge Knight, because you guys all know Suge Knight. I never conversed with a guy. Talk, just say what's up in passing. Um, who else? The Menendez brothers. I never conversed with the Menendez brothers. I didn't like the way they carried themselves. Fucking arrogant. They acted like they had shit more coming than they did. Like, hey, at the end of the day, you're an inmate. Like, I'm not gonna treat you any different because you think you're special. I'm not. Um, the OGs want structure. They do not want heat to them. Yeah, exactly. They're block their yard. Yeah. I'm all for that, man. I'm all for officers heartbroken by a trans. Oh yeah, it was fucking awful. It was. Oh, you guys like that one, huh? Yeah, I'm Mexican. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'll tell you guys a story since we're on a good one right now. Look, a fucking brand new sergeant at Donovan, and the TTA is like the main little clinic inside of the prison where somebody gets ill, stabbed, hurt. The inmates they go there and they get treated. Triage treatment area, TTA. I go in there. There is a transgender inmate, a white dude, crying, bawling. an inmate, transgender. And then you have the nurse tapping this individual on the back saying, "It's okay, girl. You can do better than that. You can get a better one." And I was like, oh my God. Like I looked over to I was a sergeant. I looked over to the officer and I said, "I'm not trained for this. I'm not trained for this. I don't know how to do this." And then he kind of just laughed. But that was like my introduction to RJD. Look, now he's speaking facts. Yeah, it's fucking weird, man. I'm not trying to put too much gross shit on like different. Yeah, I'm not trying to. What's up? What's up? Carilla Lowe's. I see you, man. I always see you in the morning. What's up? On the comment section. It's that lion. It's always been like inside of me, like that drive, right? That drive, that fucking. Who said they beat the living shit out of that dude? I'm sure. Is Sentinella like Donovan now? I don't know. I haven't been a Sentinella since 2014. Oh damn! But you guys, all these fucking questions got dropped. Did I miss all these fucking questions? Any drone stories flying contraband in? Yeah, drones are huge. They be knowing what they're doing. You can't jam cell signals, illegal for all. That's true. Why did CDCR create SNY yards? To protect, to protect, to protect those individuals that needed protection. Other than that, they would get sued. They got sued regardless. Stop messing with a hat. Despensa. My bad. Good on you for getting out. Yep, I had enough. That was a wrap. How many pegadas have you seen? Quite a few. Can you film more desert videos in the desert? Like, yeah. Yeah, when I go down to the desert. Is CDCR short staff for COs? Yep. Should apply. If you ever want to get in now. Semper Fi. Respects for standing your ground in the job, and thanks for the U.S. service. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. Fucking assholes were stressing me out. The higher ups, not the inmates. And in the Empire IE, what's up? Do I miss being an 11 Bravo? Yeah, being an infantry, being a grunt was cool as fuck. Like, it's a whole nother brotherhood. You would die for your brothers would die for you. There's nothing else like that. Since I've been out, there's been nothing else like that. Do you think you will be to a level where YouTube money will be enough for your lifestyle and enough to sustain? It all varies, man. I used to chase money. I used to think money made happiness, but I was making a lot of money and I wasn't happy. So I'm content with just having food on the table and a roof over my head now and a vehicle to travel in. That's what I'm content with. And providing for my family. Like, not asking for extravagant things anymore or wanting extravagant things. It's not about that. Did you ever smell weed? Yeah, absolutely. These guys would be fucking smoking that shit. Well, not smoking. You can smell the weed when it's not being smoked. Like you can smell the weed, and it's like depends on how bad it would. Or sometimes you'd walk in, you'd be like, "God damn!" So turn around and walk right out. Oh man. Did I hear that they're gonna close Pelican Bay Shoe next year? I thought they had already closed it. I thought they had already converted it to like level 2 or some shit, but I didn't hear that. Oh man. This question is gonna like. How do you feel about How do I feel about prison gangs watching my channel? I feel like I'm not gonna do or say anything that's gonna get me caught up in a wreck. That's how I feel. Like I'm not careless. I'm not reckless. I'm not dumb. That's how I feel. Understand something. Understand something. I've talked with some very important people at the top. I've talked to some very influential, heavy people, right? And whatever conversations we had, I never went back and documented it. I never went back and did this because that was not what that was about. That was a simple conversation. All right. So I'm not a rat. I'm not here for telling. That's not my fucking MO. If I'm having a conversation with somebody, I'm having a conversation. That's about it. That's where it ends. So I'm not really tripping. Like I don't put myself in positions where it's sketchy. But what time is it? 8:30. All right, I'm gonna be logging off shortly. But thanks everybody for staying in your lane. That's it. I'm gonna be logging off shortly, but I want to thank everybody for all the support you guys showed. Did I ever see an inmate or a CO give an inmate a one-on-one? I don't think I ever like seen it. Probably one of those things like, oh fuck, I gotta go real quick. I got shit to do. Do you agree that the Woods have to be more violent because they are typically less in numbers? That's not why I believe they have to be more violent. I feel like they're more violent because they are a more violent race. As far as they they're structured. They're structured. They don't tolerate a lot of they don't tolerate bullshit. They don't tolerate out of pocket activity, out of pocket like that's why they're violent. They're fucking they understand. They understand that violence earns respect. They understand that you're gonna get your message across. Do you have any previous coworkers that have channels too? Nah, as far as I'm concerned, I'm like the first and only. So we're making history here, folks. One day when we're old and grandparents and all shot out, we can look back and be like, hey, we used to fucking hang out on the web. Just like back in the day, the party line, pagers. This is it, man. We're doing it. Share this channel. When you get off, share this channel. We're going to fucking grow. We're almost to 10,000. Would you have rather worked the streets? Not right now. It's just fucking off the hook. Was I ever annoyed by prison snitches? Yeah, there's a video that I made. It's like, God damn, bro, you're fucking telling too much. Like, hey, shut up. I've heard. Stop. Stop. There is such a thing as telling too much, right? Like, me, I just wanted to do my job at the very minimum, right? It got to that point where I'm like, man, I'm just trying to survive here. Like, not get fired. Says, hey, tell me what I need to hear to get you out of here. All right. And then but this, but that, but him. Hey, then they do this one too. Hey, I can tell you who's bringing in what. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Get out of here. They were doing too much. Brenda, good looking out. Thank you. Wish I could give this a thumbs up. I don't know how to do any of this kind of stuff yet, but thank you. Yeah, they just love to tell. Telling is telling. Dry snitching. Hey, answer in the comments. Answer in the comments if you think that dry snitching is the same as snitching. To me, it is. Man, I had a fucking peer of mine. I had a peer. Oh man, this guy loved to dry snitch. He didn't. I don't know. Sneak snitching. I would always say, hey, if you ever rob a bank, don't tell this guy, man. You're gonna get fucking caught. For sure, you're gonna get caught. What's up, American Top Gunner? Sound like these IE. anything, anything with the word snitching is snitching. Hey, but you used to be surprised. You'd be surprised about these dry snitchers. They think they're like keeping it cool. They think they're sneaky about it. Like, hey, motherfucker, everybody sees what you're doing. You're not fooling anybody. Oh shit, you guys are wild. Fuck. Dry snitch. Hey, hit hard, Ink. Thank you, dude. uh, Snitch inmates will get you fired. Failing to report. Laugh out loud. That's the truth. Hey, don't get it twisted. A snitch is a snitch. Don't get it twisted. Oh my God. These fucking inmates will snitch on us, but like snitching on stuff that didn't happen. Like lying. Like lying snitching. It's like, are you fucking serious, dude? Man, wild. Fucking Noah. No, no honor. No honor. Oh shit. Look at that. Everybody's talking about dry snitching. I should fucking do a video on dry snitching, man. This is great. it's, not, it's not great when you're the fucking it's not great when you're being dry snitched on. It used to piss me off. Hey, that's beta behavior. Like, man, wow. Sounds like prison is a high school all over. Yeah. Like there was this dude, man, like dry snitching, right? This is what it would look like. Like I would be in the same office as like my home. Like, I call him my homie, but goddamn, you don't really want to be homies with dry snitchers. But like the captain was there, and this guy would just straight be telling the captain like, "Hey, captain, do you ever notice that when I'm not here, the assignments don't get done?" And I'm like, "Oh, this motherfucker. This motherfucker is like, I see what he's doing." You ever notice that, like, on these days, the days that he's not working, somebody else is. On these days, all the assignments don't get done. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker, god damn! Like, hey, why do you got to do that? Just do your own fucking thing. Say, mind your own fucking business, you rat. Oh, that felt good to say rat. Like, hey, I'm not constricted anymore. Like, fucking rat. Oh shit. Hit hard ink. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Fellas, I'm gonna wrap it up. But this shit's only getting fucking funnier. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Uh Look at that. My homie got redirected for a year calling some punk a rat at work. Yeah, they don't fucking play with that kind of stuff. Yeah, I saw Gunners Collective, the video. Yeah, I appreciate that. Like I was saying, everybody knows that dude. Tell him that I don't know how to reach out. There's no DM. There's no DM option on this YouTube. So other than that, I don't like. I felt it very fascinating that you were a CEO, yet you dislike snitches, bro. Bro, I could have been a fucking kindergartner and like done something wrong, and one of my classmates told on me. I'll be pissed off. Like, what are you doing? Oh my God, I can't stand that shit. There you go. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off. Hey, thank you guys. Fuck, an hour and 50 minutes. Hey, roll through next time. I like to give you guys advance so you guys can fucking. I won't do it during Monday Night fucking football next time. All right, later.